My stepson called me mom in front of his real mom. I never thought a single word could destroy an entire evening, but here we are. I've been Jacob's stepmom for 2 years now, ever since I married his dad, Michael. We'd built what I thought was a strong blended family, but I was about to learn how fragile that really was. The fair was supposed to be Jacob's big night. We'd spent weeks working on his renewable energy project, staying up late building models, researching at the kitchen table, and practicing his presentation. Watching him set up his display that morning, I couldn't have been prouder. Laura, his biological mother, was already there. She greeted us politely but coolly, the way she always did. I felt the tension, but tried to brush it off. Tonight was about Jacob, not our complicated family dynamics. Everything was going perfectly until one of the judges asked what inspired him to choose renewable energy. Without hesitation, Jacob pointed at me and said, "My mom really helped me understand how important this is." The word mom landed like a grenade. Parents nearby went silent. The judge looked confused, glancing between Laura and me, and Laura's face. It went pale, then red, then completely crumpled. Jacob realized instantly what he'd said. His face drained of color, his moment of triumph instantly crushed under guilt. Whispers rippled through the gymnasium. Laura bolted for the bathroom, shoulders shaking, and I followed, genuinely worried she was about to collapse. But the second she saw me in that hallway, her grief turned into fury. "How could you let this happen?" she cried, voice breaking but loud enough to echo off the walls. "He's my son. I'm his mother. You can't just take that away from me." I told her I'd never asked him to call me mom, that it had just happened naturally. But she wasn't listening. "He's been calling you mom behind my back, hasn't he? And you let him." Her words hit me hard because they weren't entirely wrong. Jacob had been calling me mom in quiet moments, during bedtime stories, grocery runs, when he had a bad day, and I hadn't stopped him. I thought it was sweet, innocent, but now it was tearing his family apart. For nearly 20 minutes, she alternated between sobbing and yelling in that hallway. Parents passing by slowed down, whispering as they tried to figure out what was happening. I felt trapped between compassion for her pain and the need to protect Jacob. When Michael finally arrived from work, Laura turned on him like a storm. "She's replacing me in our son's life. You need to stop this," she demanded, tears streaming down her face. Michael tried to calm her with that careful tone you use when someone's spiraling, but it only fueled her rage. She threatened legal action, accused me of deliberately trying to steal Jacob's love, and said we were confusing him on purpose. Standing there, I realized this wasn't just about Jacob saying one word. This was about fear, control, and deep insecurities that no explanation could fix. Laura wasn't just hurt. She was terrified of being erased. But what none of us realized in that chaotic moment was that the real explosion hadn't even started yet. Because when we got home that night, I opened a drawer in Michael's office and found documents that exposed a manipulation so twisted, it changed everything. Full story on my channel below.